Hi everyone, Goddess Radical Self-Love from Mecca, Make Everyone Count Always. We are a support network for caregivers, care receivers, and resources within the long-term services and supports community. Thank you so much for all your comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. If you would like to subscribe, just hit the red subscribe button below. And if you would like up-to-date videos, then just hit the bell. Also, today we're going to do things a tiny bit differently because I really wanted to concentrate on our younger generations and kind of give you a little bit of information about, well, the population change, which I've been speaking on for quite a while, but there are sources of information that have come in that are giving me a little bit of credibility. So I wanted to share those with you. But we will still start off today with Meditations from Conversations with God by Neale Donald Walsch. Treating others with love does not necessarily mean allowing others to do as they wish. Yes. This is so true. As you know, if you've been following any of my other videos, the choices that I have made in the past couple of years, you understand that choosing the self, choosing to love yourself, does not always align with others' wishes. And that's okay. It's all about learning and growing, not only for you, but for them as well. We can't always have things exactly as we want because we all have free will. Yes. So to start the day, we are going to cover an article from NBC News, and you can find all the information on our website, and I will include the link too with the video. So this is by Linda Carroll and Dr. Charles. So, Americans are having fewer and fewer babies. A new government report finds. In fact, we now aren't making enough babies to replace ourselves. For the population to replace itself at current numbers, the total fertility rate needs to be 2,100 births per 1,000 women of childbearing age over their lifetime. Researchers for the Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention said in their report, early released Thursday, but the latest data shows a current rate of just 17,065 per 1,000, or 16% below the number needed to keep the population stable without additions through immigration. The total fertility rate has been declining steadily for 7 years, but the numbers for 2017 represent the biggest drop in recent history. The rate for 2016 was 18,000, 2015, 18,043, and for 2014, 18,062. The CDC offered no explanation for why the American fertility rate is dropping. Experts say the decline isn't due to a single cause, but rather a combination of several factors, including changing economics, delays in childbirth by women pursuing jobs and education, the greater availability of contraception, and a decline in teen pregnancies. The trend seen in the United States has also been in much of the developed world, including Western Europe. In general, women are getting married later in life, and they are leaving the home and launching their families later. But there's no guarantee this will work out as planned. So, I'm not going to read all of this, so I'll just read some of my stuff. So, basically, as I have been talking about our population changing because of the baby boomers retiring, and now on top of this, so the numbers before were about 1 in 5 will be 65. So when you look around out of every 5 people, 1 will be 65 or older. That's a huge amount of individuals leaving our workforce, as I've explained many times. So what does this mean for our society? Let's touch on immigration, because even they brought it up, like I said before. We will soon be welcoming more immigration into our country, as well as other countries fighting for population. In a sense, a population war. As I've covered in the past, it comes down to economics. Our workforce being able to support our goods and services for our current population. Within a few short years, we will have such an extraordinary population change affecting our economy that we will have to introduce new inventive ways of supporting our workforce, such as supporting our younger generations as never before. Really, it is a complete change of power from our older generations to our younger generations. And this is where I come in. Recruiting our younger generation to step into their true power now. Not waiting until they receive an education, but educating them in the job market of their choice from the earliest of ages. Shadowing CEOs and executives as early as possible so our younger generation can step into these shoes without a hiccup. How is this going to be done? For starters, with MECA in Stay in School program, we can start with 16-year-olds and up starting their own business or LLC to give compassion care paired with grants to support higher education while they are learning their practice within health sciences, business, marketing, community engagement, and leadership. However, for our younger generation to truly make an impact, that they can and will need mentors and leaders who instill with them true self and true freedom. True freedom and true expression come from knowing thyself and knowing Source has your back. Releasing all guilt and shame and practicing meditation to connect to Source in order to receive divine messages. Our true birthright, prosperity, love, unity, and consciousness. Together we will ascend, but only by releasing 3D mentality. It is only through self-love, self-care, and our relationship with Source will we be able to transcend. Recognizing and trusting Source, our higher self, and or higher power to deliver all that is promised, our divine birthright, will we be able to see the rest of our 3D world as an illusion. Nothing else matters outside of your relationship with yourself and Source. When you are able to finally get to this point, you will recognize the lessons and gifts as such and not be fooled or pulled out of your natural state of flow, light, and love. So, basically, we have been lied to. And the lie is this, that all the things around you matter, or that somebody else loving you can actually make you love yourself, or somebody else loving you can actually break your addiction. Most of the addictions, actually all of the addictions, are all self-medicating because we all have been indoctrinated with this idea that we are not good enough, or that things that have happened in our 3D world define us. So, through my lifetime, I've been given many lessons, and only through my self-care and my self-love, through through self-care did I find self-love in order to release that which no longer serves me and see the illusion for what it is. Only through self-care and self-love was I able to truly connect to Source in a way I could actually hear what my mission was. I had been given hints along the way. I had been hearing, I had been whispered to. However, through constant daily practice of self-care, those whispers grew much louder than the whispers of shame and guilt, unworthiness, not being good enough. Those used to be much louder. And I understand that our youngest generations are struggling to see the truth, a lot of them. And I can help. There's really not much I haven't been through or assisted others through. I've seen their pain. I understand the pain. But it's just an illusion. The only thing that is real is love and light. And your relationship to Source. In order to have your energy be strong enough to quiet those negative voices and to understand the lessons, you have to work on yourself every single day. You have to build it up. It's kind of like putting on a coat of protection each and every day. And then your protection grows and grows and grows, so not much can get anymore. Not much will ever rock you out of your natural state of being if you are practicing your self-care. You will begin to understand that all your troubles, no matter how hard they may seem, were all lessons of your true divine nature. And let me tell you, the more you feel attacked, the more you feel like your life has been unfair, the more things that try to grab you and take you out of your power, I know why. It's because they recognize, the darkness can recognize your power. And if you feel like you're being attacked all the time, you must be pretty powerful. There must be a reason that they're attacking you. They see it too. They understand your ability to change the world, the illusion. Because it really is on earth as in heaven. We can have it. We can make it if we let go of the fear, the doubt, the worry, the shame, and recognize that you're stronger than the illusion. You're stronger than the addiction. You're stronger than the self-harm. So, this is the time where you can reclaim your power. It is a choice. but it's a choice you have to make every day. And you have to affirm it every day by constant positive affirmations and constant self-care. So that's why we're doing meditations. Even 5 minutes a day in the morning, 5 minutes can set your energy so that no matter what's coming at you, no matter who's coming at you, no matter what situation is coming at you that's trying to pull you out of your energy, it has no bearing because you understand it's an illusion. The calm is within. The calm is where you understand your power. You infuse yourself with source energy when you step into that natural state of meditation. Of non-thinking, non-worry, no fear, no anxiety, just being. So you can find the meditations that I do also on our Patreon, and also The Snake That Never Sheds, my memoir. It definitely can help a lot of people understand that no matter what you go through, there's another side. No matter what you go through, you are more powerful than you even understand. When you love yourself, when you give yourself all that you are seeking, when you understand your relationship to Source. So, for my care receivers, today is on the care receivers. We are all caregivers. We are all care receivers. Thank you for understanding the gifts are your divine birthright. Thank you for practicing self-care. Thank you for being humble. Thank you for standing in the light. Thank you for standing in your power, no matter what is attacking you. Thank you for staying in your natural state of calm. Thank you for receiving graciously. Thank you for receiving with gratitude. Thank you for understanding no matter what age you are, you have the power to change yourself today. Thank you for finding others who are like-minded and letting go of what no longer serves you, including people or situations. Thank you for understanding that this 3D world is packed full of illusion, full of materialization, full of things that are meaningless. Thank you for understanding what is meaningful. Thank you for developing your relationship with yourself and Source. Thank you for understanding that we are one. Thank you for giving back to your community and to your family and to your friends after you have practiced self-care and self-love. We love you and we appreciate you and we value you. We see the light in you. So now we will practice our 5-minute meditation. Thank you all for sharing this time with me. I really love and appreciate the time that I get to share with you and the messages that I receive to share with you. It is my honor, and I am humbled by this experience. And we're doing a water meditation again. Yes. It's the flow. Okay, I guess we're on a commercial. That was funny. Sorry, guys. My phone is acting crazy. See, I need a crew to help.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Do you see what's happening? It's crazy. Reach up and pull in the divine energy down to your crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra. Reach around, pull up all of Gaia's energy, root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart chakra, where they meet as one. Welcome back. Give yourself a massage, a hug. Massage your angel wings. Yes. Stretch it out. Reach up and thank the heavens, thank all of the divine energy all around you. Thank you all so much for sharing this time with me.